So this question is, where does intelligence come from? And that's a complex question, because intelligence generally it's a learned situation in which people high IQ are those who demonstrate knowledge beyond their age. So if a 10-1 has the mental ability of say a 50-year-old, then you might want to say this person has a 150 IQ, something like that. Now, that's one aspect which you can learn. But I think what they're talking about here is the basis that, or the capacity for intelligence. And I think this is what school is about, find out who has capacity. And, a lot of times people could fake it. Got a good, schooling, good prep school, good tutors and all that, and look as if one is kind of, intelligent and so on. But at the end of the day, where they at and the conduct, after school and other things like that, will say whether they're truly intelligent. Here's this person, the parents guide them real good, he ends up being a medical doctor, starts to work, see them just swishing the skirt and all that, and boy saying, boy, you had a big, nice weekend, man, he was, come on. And he showed up, and the room is full with smoke and a nice girl, and that was back when they were doing the Humpty Dumpty and so on, having sex, etc. And he likes that, yes, I like this. And next thing you know, you get hooked in drugs, one of these little cheap girls, and you know how it end up. He end up smoking his career out, his car out, his parents' patience and money out, and he end up inside the road and die in some bus shed. But truly, true intelligence comes from God. Notwithstanding, you have to have a good mental capacity, but the Bible says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And intelligence generally starts with wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to function with knowledge and understanding. It's a higher level of cognitive development. So you have knowledge, understanding, and you have other levels like synthesis, evaluation, analysis, and so on. That combination is what we call wisdom. Somebody not only who is good at books, but excel to an intelligent lifestyle. They don't drugs, no jail, no big record, health taken care of, they're responsible after family. That total thing shows, intelligence. But I recall reading this morning in Acts where after Jesus died, Peter and Paul, commissioned by Christ after the fishing episode, and whether you love me more than these and all that, go and feed my sheep. And so Peter and John were out there preaching. And they healed the man at the gate, beautiful. He was testifying in the temple. And the big boys that crucified Christ felt that they were a threat. Now, what I find was interesting is that there was a doctor of law, Gamaliel. He said, look, there are other people that rose up and tried to be messiahs. They were destroyed, and the whole thing ended. The whole revolution went away. If this thing is not genuine, you don't even have to pursue these people. They too will go away. But you see, this was a real deal, and it continued. And so they called Peter and they arrested them, put them in jail. And the angel freed them, they went back preaching, and they, spared them off into the council. And the chairman of this, this persecution council, he says that, what? I've taken notice that these men who are ordinary fishermen have been with Jesus because they're wise, they're saying and doing things that are beyond the average person or even their abilities. So there you go. I think that's wisdom, and I think that even though we have this scholarship and all that stuff, without God's help, it's not working. I recall I went to college with a girl, she was an atheist, and we both have honors, but I can't remember if she got first class like me, but I'm quite sure that, well, again, we can have different perspectives of a woman, but if we're a man, then we could compete, and I'm sure that, I wouldn't even study computing, like doing the marijuana here and there, drinking the beers and so on, and wasting his health. But I'm trying to avoid all those things with God's help and so forth. So I think that's wisdom, this physical ability, good education in school. Because even with Jesus, It showed how he developed. And Jesus increased in wisdom, in stature, in favor with God and man. So he increased physically, he increased socially, he increased intellectually, and he increased spiritually. So these are the four domains that you attempt to, but the C school and other things, we just deal with the physical, the mental, and the social. We don't deal with the spiritual. And that is the crowning thing of the whole experience. With that crown on, you become the king.